This is a WOD by cambreaKer called Kill 'Em All. Let's give it a go here on Ultraviolence. I am playing on GL Boom Plus. Apparently it works on any limit removing port. It's got a custom music, it's got a custom sky. There's the mapper's name there, cambreaKer. 258, 7, and 66. Okay, so maybe a little bit of a longer map. It appears to be a city map. I love city maps. There's an imp down there. That's kind of weird. There's a voodoo doll over there, but you can hit him, it looks like. I like this vibe so far though, this city vibe. You can see a lot of the level from here. You can, where am I? Yeah, there's a nice variety of textures. You've got bricks, you've got black wall or mod wall, you've got whatever that is, some red bricks, some different colors and stuff, and you've got some different heights to the buildings. It kind of has a nice old school simple elegance to it. Not sure about that over there though, it seems kind of weird. Alright, so I don't know, maybe I can make this jump. There's a damaging floor down there, it looks like. But I don't know, maybe I can like, gotta line it up better than that. Nope, gotta line it up better than that. I died. But yeah, there's a shotgun over there, so I wonder if there's like a secret. Yeah, you can make that jump. There's doors opening everywhere. Oh, here they come. He's stuck. Okay. We got some grass in the path here. In a case like this, it seems a little strange not to have this path a little bit lower than the grass. Raising that up 1 or 2 units, maybe even as many as 3 or 4, I think would look nice here. Alright, let's... Okay. Lots of doors. Here's the bathroom. Shower. Yeah, this is kind of just classic old school realism, I guess. Trying to make real rooms with stock textures. I appreciate it. Some people don't really like it. Here's a bed. But I like it. A little bit of lighting in here. It's maybe a little bit cramped, but there's not really a lot of activity going on anyway. Same thing down here, maybe a transition on the floor there, since these two are right up against each other. Alright, so I guess, is this where there we go. Is this where I started? So that's where I started. Okay. Okay. Alright. Probably wasted too much time with all that. Only got 11 kills. Ooh. Oh, that's a secret. Okay. 7 of them. C3. That could be cambreaKer's little logo or something. So yeah, this is kind of cool. Oh, there we go, some shells. This is kind of a cool thing here. We've got this, whatever happened here, messing stuff up. Just busting its way into this city scenery, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this looks pretty nice. You got this rocky stuff over here. You got a lot of different heights going on with it, some random geometry. It looks pretty good. This is a texture, I think, where you can kind of get away with, it doesn't need to be aligned a little bit, but you can kind of get away with using this texture for that much consecutive space, because it's a nice horizontally tiling texture, and you've got it adorned with some fences, some trees, and some different height levels. Some minor details would be like, here are some lights, but nothing around here is brighter or darker. So you would expect, except for under here. Under the skywalk here, you've got darkness. But why aren't these lights doing anything else? Alright, let's go. In here. I heard that. Oh. Interesting little hellish secret there. It's kind of weird. Okay. So we are going to use that hellishness a little bit more. Kind of cool. Yeah, I think there's an interesting use of the stock textures. And here we do have some interesting lighting. We got this. Okay, yeah, because there's a trim around there, so the trim makes this dark. And then here's a little bit of lighting. Yeah, just a little bit empty though. Just a few monsters in here. I'm at 24 only, you know. This is going to be quite a long map, maybe. Alright, let's go this way. Okay, so this is where that is on the other side. Yeah, that's cool. That kind of stuff is cool. Oh boy. A couple of pieces of paper there, looks like. Yeah, so this is... yeah, just a nice little way to use stock textures to create some somewhat realistic environments. You can be the judge of how realistic they are, but they're clearly trying to make, you know, a desk here with paper on it and stuff like that, and I appreciate it. I got a backpack already, so probably will be good on shells. Oh my. Ow. That was a lot closer than I thought. Goodness. Oh man, I'm gonna die. I should probably save before I get killed. Okay, just want to make sure I wasn't dying right there. I don't even know what that is. Alright, see if we can rally from this. Is this damaging? No, because I'd be dead. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I just blasted myself with a rocket. I was trying to, there was a big cluster in here, so I was trying to, you know, use a little flare. That backfired, obviously. Yeah, just kind of random hellishness in here, which is kind of cool. Not sure about why this is ash wall and this is just gray. Alright, I need like a mega sphere now or something. Oh. Punchable. Shootable, I guess is the proper term. Alright. That's almost like an arrow. Huh? Alright. 26. Doing good. Oh, so you do end up back over here. That's cool. I really like that. Yeah, see, this is a nice little, a really fun interconnection with the map where, you know, you walk, you're down there at some point. You can't even necessarily tell that you can come here at some point, but you do. It's really cool to do that. I will say that the map, the actual places where the combat takes place may be a little bit too choppy. As far as you're in a distinct room every time you're fighting, you know, in a distinct space. There's not really any monsters from the next or the previous area able to fight you. I think this is kind of the catch-all destruction texture. Okay, so can I? Oh, okay. Must be hidden. Ah, and now the thing is down. Perfect. I can probably make this jump. I failed at that, obviously. Yeah, just some cool architecture, some cool scenery. I like it. It's not the most polished thing ever, but some really good ideas and stuff. Crosswalks. Yeah, you don't always see a lot of attempts to do something kind of this realistic in just limit removing. But I think it's working out fairly well. You know, some might say it's dated. This is so 94 or whatever, but maybe not 94, maybe late 90s or something. But I like it. Like the darkness transitioning back to there. Alright. But yeah, again, oh, never mind. Oh, that's clever. Back door. Alright, so the map just got a lot less linear. Now there's like several doors I can check out. At least one, anyway. Now you can go up here. Not really any point in going up there, but you can. Same thing here. Just to get the armor. Oh gosh, he killed me. For some reason I got nervous there that there was one behind me. I think that's impassable anyway. Ah, I gotta hit the switch. Alright, I'm just gonna run through this pretty quickly then, since I wasted all that time dying. Wait, is there one more human over there? Nope, dead human. Alright, we'll grab that. We'll grab that. And we'll carry on. Ow. Alright, a little bit more activity in here. And this is kind of what I was talking about. A little bit more interconnected in here. You got a hallway down there. Although there are no monsters there, it'd be nice to have someone shooting at me from over there. I like how there's finally a rocket here. So not until now do you realize, oh, I might have missed a secret rocket launcher somewhere. So yeah, nice little hint at what's to come here. Obviously I'm gonna hit a switch somewhere. And those are going to come down. Yeah, a lot of attention to the lighting over here. the gradient. I like this. It's pretty cool. Slime going down. Uh-oh. Yeah, definitely some interesting lighting in here. A little bit plain. This is all just Slad, and this is all just Star Gray. But I do like the kind of random features in the map. Okay. I wonder how many secrets I've missed at this point. Now we got suits. Alright, so now we do, I believe, have an actual fork, because I can go in this door. Oh, there we go. Cool. So I don't think I've... Maybe I did. I did rocket myself after all. I don't know if I've gotten any... It's kind of an odd texture up there. I don't know if I've gotten any armor yet. Like, it would be nice to... When you make forks in the path in optional areas or whatever, just different ways to go, you want to have them have a purpose a lot of the time, so maybe an extra room somewhere, a different path to just an armor. You know, that's very classic Doom 1. Alright, let's... Well, might as well grab one and go down. Okay. Well, that's cool. Oh, okay. So the chain gun was secret, I just remembered. Chain gun and the rocket launcher. Oh wait, there was a commando in there, so I would still have a chain gun. And there's another one, right on cue. Okay, so that probably... This is kind of an interesting room with the ick wall. A little bit bare. A little bit empty enemy-wise as well. So yeah, that's gonna open those bars up wherever those were. Now we can go back up. It'd be nice if you could maybe see them from a little bit closer. Oh my. Yeah, it's always good to have a surprise if you're going to make the player backtrack, so that's good. But yeah, I knew this is what that was going to do. I thought it would have been kind of nice if you could see that more obviously from somewhere close to the switch. Because you were... This is actually a pretty cool integrated system here. I'm not even sure where I was when I hit the switch, but... It is actually a pretty fun, well-designed area. You've got this green out back and the brown in front, so that's a nice little feature. You've got this different levels with this rocky terrain. You got the silver silos going on. Unfortunately though, the combat has pretty much been really easy throughout. Basically all the damage I took was... all the significant damage I took was rocketing myself in the face. However, there hasn't really been a ton of health to recover. Okay, but starting about now is when this map starts to get a little bit wearisome, just by virtue of how linear it is. Now this whole slime system in here, this was nice. This was nice. This was really cool. Didn't, you know, it was a little bit bare looking, but gameplay-wise, that was pretty nice. But most of the map has just been kind of moving to brand new area. Like, I'm so far away from, you know, the starting areas that I know I'm never going back there. And so it's just going to be new area, new area, new area. It's kind of cool there. Yeah, good old-fashioned busted-up door. Oh, staircase. Oh my. Bulk cell. Does that mean I missed a plasma gun? Yeah, again, kind of a cool area here. We've got the different levels with the rock textures. And there's also trees and an additional rock texture in back. But this is way too much space for 5 hell levels. So this is going to be super boring. Well, maybe not. I do like the staircase though. Even if I have more rockets and more plasma, it's just, there's way too much space here. You really gotta have, I don't know, you gotta have more hit scanners maybe, so that you have something to prioritize. Maybe even a pain elemental in this kind of area. Maybe an arachnotron down here would work well, because he'd be able to fire up at you there. Music is kind of weird, by the way. There are a lot of little details that would kind of traditionally mark secrets sometimes. Just basically variations of the texture, you know, this is metal texture, and this is metal whatever, and this is metal whatever, so I don't mind that, actually. I think it's a simple way to make the map look a little bit nicer. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Stuff like this, where you kind of just go to a quick dead end, and in this case there's dead monsters goodies there, so not too bad. But yeah, here again, this was a nice kind of interconnection, because you come out here and you see all this and you know there's a window here, so you're going to go in this building, you're going to be able to come back there at some point. Alright, now we finally get our first key sighting. So you see what I mean by wearisome? I've come this far and now I finally see a blue door. And again, I'm, you know, nowhere near the start area. So yeah, this is combat to avoid right here. I open a very narrow door, the narrowest door texture there is, 64, and there's a bunch of enemies, half of them who can't get to me because there's a chasm here, and a couple of demons, so there's nothing to stop me from just retreating as far as I want and shooting. So now if I have to come out here and there's enemies over here and over here, then that's, you know, a little bit of a surprise. I come out and suddenly, boom, boom, they're shooting me. Now I run back, and I already took some damage. Just a simple way to change that up a little bit. Alright. Honestly, that jump looks makeable. I just want to test that. I'll fall down because I failed at it, but... Huh, maybe it's not makeable. Where's the closest point? Yeah, looks like that's it. Yeah, maybe it's not makeable. Okay. There's a green armor. Oh, oh, that's secret. Ah, okay. Well, there's a lot of floor for no suit. Oh my. That's quite the secret. Huh, I think I do have to make that jump. Right? Oh. Oh, I am on the other... Wait, what? How did I get on the other side? I don't know. Oh, okay, the staircase is on the other side. I got confused there. Okay. There's my plasma gun. There's my blue key. This is a really cool outdoor area. There's an abundance of different textures that complement each other really well. Just enough things, you know, the impaled human here, the brown trees, one of the big trees, or sorry, gray trees, one big brown tree. Yeah, this is a really cool outdoor area. And you even get a little bit of a canopy here. This is really cool. Unfortunately though, it's I feel like a lot of players are just going to grab the key and go back in and skip the cacodemons altogether. Wait, how do I get back then? Huh. Oh, it got closer, didn't it? Oh, I see. Oh, that's pretty clever. You can make the jump from that side because it's lower. Okay. I was wondering what that little lip was about. Okay, so yeah, this would be a good place to have a monster closet when I come back here towards the blue door. Yeah, wow, still 100 kills. That's what's crazy here. So I came in here? Nope. Where did I come in? There, okay. Yeah, here again. This is that nice outdoor area. Basically, again, same thing. We've got multiple textures. They complement each other well. We got different heights. We got different lighting. We got some things in there. Really cool. Like this a lot. The combat, however, you give me that much plasma and it's just not going to be that hard to deal with. A couple Revenants, a couple Hell Knights. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with the plasma ammo as the map goes on. Okay, I already got that secret. I'm doing pretty well now. 5 out of 7. Yeah. So yeah, here again, two things. First of all, open a narrow door and enemies in front of me. So I can just kind of back up, shoot, do what I want. And secondly, now we're again kind of going to a whole new, very distinct area. And so the map is just feeling wearisome and linear. The non-linear parts are great, but it just kind of starting to feel like it's just going to go on and on and on. This feels a lot like map whatever in Doom 2. But yeah, this is more of what I'm talking about, where I see an objective and I gotta go find how to achieve it somewhere else. A little bit more of that would be appreciated here. Oh, it's right there. Switch right there. Yeah, you already know what I'm gonna say. Little door opens and you can kill everyone easily. Also, it seems that the bars are so close together that they can't get their projectiles out. Now that's a different waterfall texture though. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, this right here is just... That looks like it might be a secret. This right here just screams... I don't know. Not good. If this is waterfalling, why would it be in a perfect triangle shape, you know? Yeah, still only one way to go, one option. Not a secret. Just extra goodies. But yeah, nice features at least, you know, the waterfall's kinda cool. Framing with the metal texture. Yeah, here again we got the narrow door, but at least now I have to come out. Alright, plenty of supplies out here, except for health. Health, I will say, has been appropriately low. Still think it's too easy. But you know, it hasn't really been grindy except for that one Baron encounter, so that's a good thing at least. Yeah, here again, another nice outdoor area. This one not as much because it's basically just a couple of textures, but pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh boy, here they come. Oh, he got me. Did I not kill him yet? There you go. Come on. Hold on. Ow. Ugh, man. Okay. Well, plenty of shells. Oh. Alright, so yeah, that's actually not too bad an encounter because if you don't kill the Archvile fast, his resurrections are gonna wear down your ammo pretty quickly, so. Alright, let's see if we can rally again. Now, here's another... Oh, is that it right there? I don't remember seeing it. I was gonna say, I don't think I've even seen the red door yet, but my map tells me it's... Wait, where did my map tell me it was? There? How do I get up there? Well, I'll try to backtrack, see what happens. Oh yeah, I did see the red door. Never mind me. Yeah. Open a door, monsters in front of you. Again. Recipe for camping. And also, something I will often say is that most doors probably don't need to close over and over again. Most doors are probably best being door open stay rather than repeatable. So yeah, this kind of just feels like the, you know, necessary library room in the sequence of lots of rooms. Oh, hello. Two entrances to the same place, huh? Yeah, okay, well this room was kind of interesting, combat-wise. There we go. Kind of reminds me of The Living End, map 29 in Doom 2. But yeah, a couple of arachnotrons can put some pressure on you, especially when you got sniping hit scanners up high. Yeah, some interesting detail in here. I like the bookshelves at odd angles here. And this is a really cool idea to use this texture as pillar. I don't think I ever would have thought of that. That's pretty cool. I might think of that. I might steal that. Yeah, okay. The classic boat exit. Yeah, I mean, this is cool. This is a really cool scene right here. You've got this water, you've got the different textures, and you've got something out there in the distance, and your boat exit. Yeah. Alright. But again, here at the end, with as much plasma as you're given, really all of the somewhat challenging encounters, you can just switch to plasma, and you'll be fine. Ah. Alright. Kill them all. Okay. There's a lot of good stuff in there. There really is. Especially visually. I was definitely impressed by some of the outdoor areas and just great ideas, nice little realism with the Doom 2 textures and everything, Doom 2 resources. Little city vibe early on. Interesting stuff. I feel like this mapper, I don't know, this mapper seems to be somewhat inexperienced because I haven't heard of this mapper before, and I haven't seen any of their maps before, but certainly seems to have a style almost already and some really nice ideas. The main thing here would just be the combat, just ramping it up for one thing, and also making it more omnidirectional, a little bit more dynamic. There were a few decent encounters in there, but most of it was just kind of, here's a few more monsters in front of you, here are lots of big guns and ammo, shoot them, have fun. and not a lot of challenge. Now, I will say, it usually was not grindy though. Only the four Hell Knights and a Baron. That was really the only annoying grindy part. The rest of it was just kind of easy, so you can't really pick at it too much. And then just the flow, the overall flow just got a little wearisome because it so lacked interconnection in the overall grand scheme of the map that it just felt like room after room after room, and area after area after area, and you never really saw or revisited old areas, except for a couple times, and when you did, it was really cool. But for the most part, it was like a straight, you know, east to west run, and never any circuits or anything, never any coming back to this area. I mean, it happened a little bit, but for the most part, not really. So 250 or so kills taking over half an hour, that's kind of a product of that. The enemies were scarce and the map was long, but it wasn't really long in such a great way. It was kind of long in a it keeps going and going way. You never saw any hint of the exit until it was right in front of your face. You never really saw keys until over halfway into the map. So, but I gotta say, overall, I did enjoy this map. I enjoyed particularly looking at it and some of the layout features as well. It just got a little long and a little easy.